Hey everyone, how are you? Today is Wednesday, the 27th of July. I'm going to do an Akashic Tarot reading today. Um, I know that there's a lot of talk about our global financial system changing. And I want to kind of touch on that a little bit. I'm not sure if anybody's aware of the global financial system that is actually going to change. It went from, well, we were, our cash was backed by oil, but now it's going to be backed by gold. And if you've seen any weird things going on with your bank or your paycheck, or just you get this unexpected deposit in your bank account, that's why. It's because the financial system is changing. So recently in Canada, the whole banking system shut down. So no ATMs, no debit, no credit cards, no nothing. And I thought, is that an indication? Because there's a certain group of people that are saying, nope, it's not going to happen. But then there's another group of people that's saying, absolutely, this is absolutely 100% happening. And from what I understand, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And it's what it's going to end up doing is it's going to put more money into your hands as opposed to the hands of the banks, and the rich get richer and all that nonsense. Anyway, it's not nonsense, but it's your money. You should be entitled to keep your money. So you go to work, you're paying your taxes, and then you don't know where that money's going. Do you get it back? You have to beg, war, and steal just to get a little bit back. Anyway, I don't want to get into the politics of money, but or gosh, the taxing system, and I don't want to get into the politics part of it. What I want to get into is the system changing for us. So it's going to work for you. It's going to work for me. It's not going to work for the banks. It's not going to work for more rich people. And then you've got cryptocurrency. I'm not even going to touch on cryptocurrency right now, but yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm shuffling in the mic. I'm just shuffling my Akashic deck here, Akashic Tarot deck, which I love so much because it's never, ever let me down. So I'm just trying to figure out how to word this question to stay away from the yes, no answers, because, I don't mind the yes, no answers, but I'd like to elaborate a little bit more. What I would like to do is know when not if, when the financial system changes, what can you tell us? What can the Akashic records tell us about the change in the financial system? What will we see happening? I might have to do a couple of clarification cards, but that's okay. I don't mind doing that. What can we see happening as a result of the financial system changing from oil to gold-backed currency? Yeah, I think that works. That works. What can we see happening as a result of the currency, the global currency, changing from oil-backed to gold-backed? Okay, what can we see happening? What can we see happening to our financial system? Okay. Well, okay. So we have Will, Wisdom, and Mind as our first card. Second card, current situation, is setting your course. All right, we're going to set the course. That's currently, we are currently setting the course. And the Architect. Okay, this is our future potential. Okay. I'm getting some great strong messages already. Maybe I'll just read these first and then I'll clarify them. So, and again, I have to rely on the book. I've got the worst short-term memory. So, events leading up is will, wisdom, and mind. And I'm thinking this is a lot to do with our free will, our strength, our need to make these changes. Our will, we're using our wisdom, and we are free thinkers. Okay, so we're free thinkers. We're using our free will and our wisdom and our own minds to contribute to changing our financial system. Okay, what do we have here? I'm not sure what those symbols mean. Let me see here. This card brings with it a time of enormous power and balance and expression. The first three rays of the energies, the first three rays or the energies of the divine move within you equally: power and will, love and wisdom. Okay, power, will, love, and wisdom. I'm not sure which is which here. Power, will, love, and wisdom. And intellect or mind. Okay, so intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even, I can't, this is hard to read. It's so tiny, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. So the ascended masters are linked to your power and your will, your love and your wisdom, and your intellect or your mind. So the ascended masters, Uriel, Michael, all your ascended masters are linked to these energies. With participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and a purpose. And so, I mean, think about this. What I'm seeing is, you go to work. Some people have to hold down 3 jobs just to make ends meet. And so you're focusing on narrowing it down, and a lot of people want to work with the angels and say, how can I condense all these things? And the money that I'm working for, it's just going out the door as soon as it comes back in. So work with your free will, your wisdom, and your mind to get to setting your course. Okay, setting your course. So the focus is, this is my money, this is your money. We go to work for this money, and money is it's energy. Money is energy. So why are we giving our energy to somebody else? Just giving it away. You go to work and you just give your energy away to somebody else. And it's not all about, I should say it is give and take, but without expectations. So that's not to say that when you go and you work for your paycheck, the expectation is you're going to get that paycheck. But there's somebody else has different plans. They're going to come in and they're going to take a percentage of your paycheck. With the new financial system, you're going to see a big change, a big change. 3 of Scrolls is setting your course. I might need some clarification on this. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. Okay, so okay, I'm just trying to get some intuitive messages here about that. When I've heard from several people that actually I knew this person years ago, and she wanted to do a specific job working with children and physical education. But she said, I'm stuck in this factory. But, and I know in my last video, I said, don't say but. However, well, that's a better word. However, her job paid her so much money that if she left, she wouldn't be able to pay her mortgage. She wouldn't be able to pay her car payments and take care of her things. So she was stuck. And that was, and at first when she said that, I thought, wow, are you not grateful that you have this job? But now as I grew and I'm starting to learn more and more about, the energies surrounding money, I realized that yes, she is stuck there. She's being held hostage, basically, by this enormous paycheck. But then when she gets that paycheck, somebody else comes in and takes their share of it. So she's working and working, all like sometimes a 60-hour week, and somebody else will come in and take a huge cut of that paycheck. The more she works, the bigger percentage this other entity will take from her. And this is what we're trying to change. We're trying to change that so that we don't lose that percentage anymore. I know it's hard for people to understand, but that's the idea behind it all. We're not going to be losing that percentage. So when you go to work, you work for, say, 10 hours and you expect a 10-hour paycheck, you're going to get a 10-hour paycheck. This is the expectation. Okay. And when it comes to paying taxes, you pay taxes on your purchases, as opposed to just somebody coming in and saying, hey, you made $600 this week. Well, I'm going to take 15% of that just because. My hair has got a mind of its own. It really does. So the possible outcome is going to be your architect. Okay. And the architect, actually the architect is pointing off into the distance. And so if the architect is pointing away, usually if the architect is pointing towards another card, he's emphasizing, you can see if I can stop moving. So he's pointing this way, but this card was over here. So he's pointing away from this card, which gives me the indication that your potential is out there. It's out there. You can reach for whatever it is you want to. Let me just clarify a little bit. The architect, one of keys. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in building it. Yes. Okay. So there's my example with the person that I said worked at this one job, and she was paid a lot of money. Absolutely. She was very grateful for that, but being stuck there, doing mundane tasks for somebody else and not doing things that were good for her heart. Involved in building a project. Oh, sorry. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace, that sort of. So redecorating your life, renovating your life, renovating your job, anything, renovating, you know what I'm talking about. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. And that's why I'm saying that, when you have, okay, where am I? Oh, there we go. So we've got setting your course. And then this guy is pointing this way. He's not pointing towards this card. He's not pointing backwards. What he's doing is he's pointing to the greater good, to the abyss, to the universe. He's pointing outwards. The world is your oyster. And that's kind of what he's pointing towards. So if you feel you're stuck in that mundane job, and I think that's what's going to happen to a lot of people. They're going to break free from the constraints of other entities, other employers, holding them back. And the events building up right here. This is your wisdom. This is your free will kicking in and saying, wait a second, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do like that Monday to Friday or that factory job, or maybe you do like it. And you know what? If you do, then please keep doing that, whatever is most comfortable for you, because my channel is all about being fit in your mind. I feel like something just tapped me on the head. It's funny. Usually I get physical sensations sometimes if I'm on the right track. I'll either get a tap on the head or I'll get a pain across my eye here, just to say, yeah, the message is coming in. So anyway, I'm going to clarify all three: the will, the wisdom, and the mind, setting your goal, and the architect. So let's see. Oh, the garden. Okay, so your garden. You're using your free will and you're in your own garden. Okay, so this is to clarify the events leading up. King of Keys. Okay, so look at that beautiful castle. And again, so when you're setting your goals, you know, this king is looking over his kingdom. He, she, doesn't matter. There's no male or female. It's just whoever's in the card, but looking over. And quite often this king is working too hard. He's working so hard, and he's forgetting what he's leaving behind. So currently, if you are in that mundane position and you want to break free, you know, just remember that, you know, this was on top here. So we're clarifying these two here. So what you're going to do is you're going to start setting some goals for yourself. And again, if you like being in the job, or however it is you create abundance for yourself, please continue doing that. I'm not saying quit your job and go be an architect somewhere else, because it's not going to work for everybody. Okay. And the Queen of Scrolls. This is the clarification for the architect. The Queen of Scrolls. This is an odd direction that the money has taken. Queen of Scrolls. Yeah, my question was all about the financial system. I'm going to have to clarify these again. Queen of Scrolls. Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind whom you may already know or have already met. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway. Okay. So this is somebody who you may have already met. And so you've got this architect on the bottom here, or was on the top, like this. Anyway, so the architect is pointing outwards, like reach for more. If you don't like what's going on in your life, reach for more. This is not answering my question. Wow. We went in a different direction completely. The energies are just not. I'm going to have to clarify these again. I wish I had my Metatron with me, but I don't. I'm in the middle of traveling, so it's hard to keep myself organized. So anyway, the Queen of Scrolls is encouraging you to get out there and reach for more things that are in your heart, more things that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about photography, and I carry my camera everywhere I go. I call it my travel buddy. I don't use it for work. I call it work, but it's not really work. I don't get paid to do it. But keep reaching, keep, and this is what the Queen of Scrolls is coming in to encourage you to do. So when the financial system changes, you may find that you're not tied to this mundane job. I'm going to clarify. I'm just going to clarify, what is the Queen of Scrolls telling us here? What is she telling us to reach for? Queen of Scrolls, what is she telling us to reach for? I mean, I wish I could make this stuff up. Intricacies in industry. And again, if you look how the detail, so the Queen of Scrolls is telling us, is giving us the opportunity or the encouragement to reach for things that you're good at. If you're not good at it, then learn to be good at it. How is this going to help our financial system now? But I think once you start working for yourself and using your own, more of your own free will, you're going to find a lot of happiness in the garden. Okay, so these are events leading up. So you're in the garden and looking just out there, you're having some fun, but now's the time to get down to business. Sorry, now's the time to get down to business because the financial system is changing. It's time to start setting some goals. Do you want to stay in your current position, or do you want to move on? And believe me, I've driven through a lot of cities in the past 5 months, and the help wanted signs that I'm seeing and people that are starting their own businesses, it's I've never seen anything like that before. So now is the time to start focusing on things that you want to do. And again, if you want to, don't overwork yourself though. This king here, he overworks himself. Sometimes he works too hard. So currently you could be overworking. And and then your future potential, you've got the architect is telling you to reach out, and then the Queen of Scrolls is encouraging you to take the architect's advice. I mean, that's pretty incredible. And your final outcome, intricacies in industry. So if you are a woodworker if you enjoy working with wood and you think, you know what, I've always wanted to, or I've always wanted to build ponds, I've always wanted to do, reach for it. Reach for it, and the abundance is going to come in for you because you will be ahead of the game. You will be an employer, not an employee. And you're going to notice something pretty incredible changing because the finances are changing. You're going to know that it's going to be that much easier to bring in and keep your own abundance. And I don't know if I should I pull an earth magic? You know what, just for the heck of it, I just want to pull an earth magic card just to kind of clarify everything, clarify this whole reading about, abundance and creating self-sustaining income. Because, when that system changes, you're going to see a huge difference. You're going to love it. I know a little bit about it, but not too much, but I just know that it's going to be phenomenal. And anyway, let me just clarify here the outcome. Oh, vulnerability. So I guess be vulnerable. I guess it's okay to be vulnerable. Let me just double check here. Vulnerability. Let me see. Vulnerability. That's such an odd card to be getting for. How do you spell that? No, meadow. Sorry, meadow, not vulnerability. Meadow. Sorry, I gotta flip through these books because I can't. Meadow. The meadow in this card invites us in with beauty and openness. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature, and the lush rolling fields urge us to relax and stay for a while. Yet for some, the idea of being in such an open space is terrifying and expansive. And in an expansive meadow like this, we may feel exposed and defenseless, lacking the perceived safety Okay, okay, okay. So let me just kind of clarify with a healing. Let's pull a healing card or a self-care card. Let's do that instead. So some of you may feel like letting go of your job, letting go of this uh, the the security of a full-time job, or letting go of your security is going to be it's anxiety inducing. I know I felt some anxiety when I let go of my job, but yeah, I was lucky. I was one of the lucky ones, and I was able to um, reduce the vulnerability, um, or that anxiety through trust. I was able to trust that things were going to work out for me, and they have. They have. But like I said, if you are not comfortable letting go of your job, don't do it. Don't do it. If you feel like you are being held back, then start reaching for things. We have the architect coming in, and we have the Queen of Scrolls encouraging you to reach. Don't drop the security until you find security elsewhere. Anyway, and your self-care card for this vulnerability is relaxation. It's okay to do nothing. So just relax. So as you're relaxing, I want you to just go through and plan things in your mind. So we're going to relax, plan things, strategize, um, meditate. If you are feeling vulnerable and you want to drop things and go in a completely different direction, make sure you're meditating and really, really going in towards yourself to be sure that this is the right decision for you. If it's not the right decision, you're going to know it right away, or you're going to know it too late. So just it's okay to be lazy, but don't be lazy in your mind. Just think about what's going on. I want you to stay fit in your mind. Have the faith inspired transformation. That's what we're all about here. Oh, and awareness is coming out here. So awareness, practice present moment awareness. The meaning you yearn for lives in the ever present now. Oh, the meaning that you're yearning for lives in the ever present now. Now is the time to start making those decisions, start reaching for things. As our global systems are changing, don't sit back and wait for the new things to come to you. You be very, very aware of what's going on around you. Reach for those things. Start learning a new trade. Start learning. Gosh, just start. You know what? Go to YouTube college. I guess I don't know. But just start learning and really being very, very aware of your surroundings, because the world's not going to wait for you. I know it sounds harsh. I feel so awful saying that, but the world is not going to wait for you. Everything is going to keep going, whether you're ready or not. Let me see. One bit of advice I give people when they're in at that impasse, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do the rest of my life? What did you do when you were a child? What did you love to do when you were a child? Because when we're kids, we have all these great aspirations, and as we're growing, we lose that ambition because we have to go to school and we have to do this and we have to do that, and then slowly over time we lose that passion for things that we really, really want to do with the rest of our lives. So I was just talking with somebody earlier today, and I asked her the same question: what did you do when you were a kid? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Put the two together, and She came up with uh, a great way to incorporate her passion and abundance. So it's going to take a lot of work, absolutely, but it's not going to be one that she's got to put money out to create that job. But it's as simple as that. What did you do when you were a kid? What did you love to do? And see if you can incorporate that into a side job, and possibly, in possibly shift into self-employment. Believe me, I'm not saying quit your job. Trust me, I'm not saying quit your job at all. If you love your job, stay there. Some people absolutely love doing what they do. Stay there. But for those of you that are not loving your job and feeling trapped, I want you to start reaching for the things that you love to do. And when the financial system does actually officially change, it's going to gradually change. So you may not even notice, a stark difference between yesterday and today, for instance. You're not going to notice a stark difference. Things are just going to gradually change. But when that change actually does occur, you're going to be ready for it. You're going to be self-employed. You're going to be doing something that you absolutely love, and that's going to bring in the abundance that you're looking for. I hope that answered my question. I think it did. So what can we see happening when the financial system changes? That's what we can see. All right, more people self-employed, more people doing the things that they absolutely love to do. I love doing readings. I love photography. I love my graphics. So, I mean, when you look at the thumbnails on my videos, that's my graphics, and I have a link, I think, to my one graphics website and my Akashic website as well. But all the graphics that are on my channel, that's all my work. That's because that's what I love to do. Am I making money? Yeah, not really. Not really, but I love to do it. Pardon me. I absolutely love to do it. So do what you love what you do. Um, if you love what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, please do me the honor of going down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share. Please share, because I want to spread the idea of fit in your mind, faith inspired transformation. Okay, I want to share that with everybody, and if I can share it with one person, and one person says, oh my gosh, wow, I have transformed my life into this, then my job is done. I'll still continue doing these because I just love doing them. I love doing them. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there. And I want you guys who are watching this, and everybody who's not watching it, I want you all to have a fantastic day, evening, night, morning, whenever it is you're listening to this. Be well. Thank you.